Goldwing rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing. And today is Monday, June the 11th. The month is going by so fast, I haven't put out a vlog in a few days. It's been a while. I know I hadn't been on the bike in a week or so. Just taking it easy. Sometimes you want to just sit back and relax. It's been hot here lately, man. I'm telling you, it's been scorching. You know, this time of year, man, people are subject to get these heat strokes, heat exhaustion, and pass out around here. So you really got to take it easy when it's really hot outside. So I have been just relaxing and sipping on lemonade in the shade. So what's going on, everybody? If any of you guys are still in the market for a Honda Goldwing 2015 40th edition anniversary, go to my website, ChrisCalienteGoldwingRiders.com, if you guys are still interested in a 2015 Honda Goldwing GL 1800. The seller is willing to make you a good deal. Don't let this pass you by. Go to my website and check it out. Today just might be your lucky day. The seller, Steve, is ready to negotiate, and I'll put his telephone number down in the description below, and you can call Steve direct, and he's ready to negotiate on the 2015 40th edition Honda Goldwing GL 1800 for sale. Go to my website, check it out. Give Steve a call, and you will be glad you did. Oh yeah, Wing Ding, everything is moving forward. All the plans are still in place. If you want to ride with your boy Chris to Wing Ding 40, meet me downtown Memphis at the Tennessee Welcome Center at 6 a.m. And I'll put the address down in the description below. August the 28th, 6 a.m. So what I want to talk about today I want to just kind of talk about the Honda Goldwing GL 1800, the 2018 version. You know, on my Chris Caliente Goldwing Facebook group, there's been a lot of talk about the 2018 Goldwing. Dear Honda, I hope that you are listening. I'm just relaying some of the things that I've been hearing, and I just want to give my opinion about this new 2018 Honda Goldwing. I don't believe that the Honda Goldwing, the 2018 edition, is selling too well here in America. Now, maybe overseas, the bike is selling really well. But here in America, and I'm just talking about here in America, I'm not talking about in France. I'm not talking about in Japan. I'm not talking about in Bula Makula. There's a Goldwing. Sales might have been a little bit slow over the years on the GL 1800, but I think that when Honda revamped the new Goldwing, when he changed the new Goldwing, I think that the sales decreased even lower. And it's my personal opinion that somebody's gonna get fired.
You're fired.
I think here in America, I would be surprised if Honda has sold 1,000 units here in America. And I can be wrong. If somebody has that information and want to forward it to me, please feel free to email me at chriscaliente@yahoo.com if you guys want to send me the numbers. But I just don't believe that 2018 Honda Goldwing is really selling that well. Now, I know they are selling. I'm not saying that they're not selling. I don't believe that they're just really selling that well compared to the GL 1800. I think that it has probably been less than 1,000 units or 1,000 motorcycles sold across the United States since it released back in the first part of the year. But again, if somebody have the numbers and you want to send it to me, I'll be glad to put it up because I could be incorrect. It's just my personal opinion. So I hope Honda is watching. I just don't believe that Goldwing is really selling that well. Well, what do you mean Chris is not selling that well? Well, I'm glad you asked. In my personal opinion, I do believe that the Honda Goldwing GL 1800 needed updating. I know it had been around for 16 years, and people was looking to a change. People wanted that bike to be updated. But I personally believe that the GL 1800 should have been left alone. I think it should have been upgraded. But let me explain. I think that what is turning off a lot of potential Goldwing buyers as well as the Goldwing fan base is that Honda changed the entire bike. They didn't just update it, they revamped it. It's like they took it away and gave you a new bike. I think that the front end should have been changed. I do think that Honda should have left the GL 1800 just the way it was. I think they could have updated the same front end on the GL 1800. The one that's on the 18, they should have put it on the 17. The electric windshield, they should have left it big. It should have been on the GL 1800. The DCT engine should have been put on the GL 1800. LED headlights should have been put on the GL 1800. Larger saddlebags, or leave the saddlebags exactly the same. I think that the trunk should have been left exactly the same as the GL 1800. Well, what are you saying, Chris? What I am saying is that, in my opinion, I think it was nothing wrong with the GL 1800. I do believe that it needed updating. Again, they could have used or kept the exact same GL 1800, the big bike here in America, kept the exact same GL 1800, the same front end that you put on the new Goldwing on the 2018, they could have stuck it on the GL 1800. The same DCT engine, they could have put it on the GL 1800. The same LED lights, they could have updated the GL 1800 with LED lights. They did not have to reduce the size of the saddlebags. You did not have to reduce the size of the trunk. Americans like big. Now in Europe or overseas or in France, they may like it small. But I don't think it was a smart move on Honda's end to just revamp the whole GL 1800 and think that people were just gonna just dive on it and start buying it. Not here in America. I'm not saying that the 2018 Goldwing is not a good bike. I'm not saying that it didn't need the technology updating. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they should have left the GL 1800 alone and just added the updates, like the dashboard. You still could have went with the Apple Play, the digital dash. But they should have left the body of the bike. They should have left it the same. And I believe if Honda would have done that, I don't think that it would be a problem with sales, because a lot of people are complaining about the size of the bike. That's the biggest complaint, the size. Honda, I know they wanted to do an update. I know they wanted to compete with everybody else, but Honda should have left the bike exactly the way it was and just made a few upgrades, even if they wanted to stretch out the bike a little bit and made it 6 inches longer for the taller riders. They should have left the seat the same. You didn't have to change the entire bike. You should have just made some upgrades. And to wing people off of the GL 1800, you still could have done 2 versions of the Goldwing. You could have still done the 2018 and just call it a Goldwing Sport or the Goldwing Euro. Same bike. The Goldwing Sport or the Goldwing Euro. And you could have had 2 bikes, 2 Goldwings out there at the exact same time, and you could have gauged the market to see which bikes sell better than the other. Would people gravitate more to the big body, or would Goldwingers gravitate more to the Euro style or the sport? You know, it would be the same as if Coca-Cola, and everybody is familiar with Coca-Cola, the #1 selling drink in America. If Coca-Cola suddenly took the Coke away and gave you another type of Coke, I think their stocks would drop. I think their stocks will fall. People are not gonna just switch from Coke to a new product and buy it like they've been drinking Coke down through the years. Now, if you wanted to bring out a new drink, you still can bring out a new soda and keep your Coke and see which one sells the best. And you can gauge the market. Whichever one sells the most is the one you produce more. But you don't take the bike away and give you a whole new bike and call it a Goldwing and think that buyers are going to gravitate to it. It's not going to work. Now, some people are going to buy the bike. There's going to be a lot of people that never bought a Goldwing that's going to buy it just because it's a Goldwing. But the ones that have been driving and riding Goldwings down through the years, and I'm not talking about everybody, just if the shoe fit, wear it. They want the big body style. You still could have came out with a second Goldwing and had them both out there at the exact same time to see if Americans are buying the big body style or if Americans are buying the Euro style. And you can gauge it to see which bike sells the best. But the numbers don't lie. Everybody loved the GL 1800. It just needed some updating. You didn't have to change the entire bike, not the body style. It was okay to put an electronic windshield. It was fine to update the front end. It was okay to update the dashboard with Apple Play. It was okay to go with Bluetooth. It was okay to go with LED lights front and back. But don't change the body style. Bring back the GL 1800, the big body style. That's what Americans want. Again, you can have both bikes out at the same time. You can still put the updates on the new bike. You can still update the GL 1800. You can still put a DCT engine on the GL 1800 body style. You don't give me less and charge me more. Americans don't like that. The more the merrier. The bigger the better. What do you guys think? Drop me some comments down in the comment section below. And I'm curious to know how you guys feel about this. This video may not make one difference. I've seen on my Facebook page where some have said, well, change is here and you might as well put your arms around it and embrace it. I understand. I can respect that. But Honda has the power to bring back the GL 1800. The numbers don't lie. If they're selling out the new 18 and dealerships can't keep them in and the numbers are great, so be it. But if the 2018s are not selling like Honda predicted, if they're not moving units like Honda predicted here in America, I think somebody needs to really take a look at it and say, okay, where did we go wrong? I wish that Honda would have brought me in as well as other Goldwing riders that love riding the Goldwing, that has been riding Goldwings all their life. And I think that Americans really love the big body style. I think that Honda needs to bring it back. I wish that Honda could have put me in on the conversation. And I would have told Honda, put out two bikes, leave the GL 1800, put out the Goldwing Euro, put DCT engines on both of them, update the headlights, leave the saddlebags the same on the GL 1800. Call the new Goldwing the Goldwing Sport or the Goldwing Euro and watch to see how that bike sells, at least for a couple of years. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Honda deals with this. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this video before my battery dies. If you guys have any questions or comments, put it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to sign up for the Chris Caliente Goldwing group. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And don't forget to sign up to be a Chris Caliente Goldwing rider. Go to my website, chriscalientegoldwingriders.com. And if you guys are in the market for a good deal on a 2015 40th edition anniversary Goldwing, go to my website, chriscalientegoldwingriders.com, and check it out. Call Steve. I'll put his number down in the description below. He's ready to make a deal with you on this Goldwing. Let's get it done. Well, anyway, that's all I have for you guys at this time. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing, the most luxurious motorcycle in the world, in my opinion, and it's still the GL 1800. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya.